if you'd like to introduce yourself, tell the people your role in the band.
All right. Well, I am Daniel Salins. I am the front man for the band Sales End. We come from Michigan, and Sean is from Louisiana. So we're just all around America. Okay, I just keep hearing myself talk. That is annoying. With a huge lag. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, we're for the United States. We released our debut EP last September, and we have been getting a good reception on it. So what can you say? It's good.
Well, that kind of leads me perfectly into the first question. So in September 2019, you uploaded your first video of trying not to headbang. What gave you the idea to start
Oh.
doing headbang videos?
Okay, so we're going back in the day. Canadan, that channel. So when I made those videos, um I was watching the guy named A and B Reacts. He goes by Supernova Reacts. He did all the try not to headbang challenges and they did the group attempts. I wanted to make my own and see if I could, rile some break some necks in that. But I thought it was a good start. We had some good songs on there that I chose, and Asleep at the Helm was clearly in that one, and they're
Thank you.
in most of them. But I don't know, I was just wanting to make something that'll break some necks.
What reception did you find when you was doing the try not to headbang videos?
What was the reception? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Um, they started pretty well. I believe I got like my first 100 followers not long after I released like the first 5 videos because I only did the headbang challenges first, and then I went on to do reactions. But uh, a lot of people liked the mixes. They found new songs, which was like my main goal was to put in music that wasn't like well known into the challenges. But I just wanted to spread the music. That's why I started reacting as well. I was wanted to spread the music. Did not. I've been working on this move for the last 2 months. I didn't hear anything about Texas. I'm not gonna lie.
Again, that will then now nicely slide us into the next question, which you kind of already answered. But in May 2020, you uploaded your first reaction video. What first got you into reaction videos?
That's a good question. Um, if I remember correctly, the first video was Hollow Front.
Yep.
It was oh, what was it? What song was it? It was Loose Threads.
Yes.
Loose Threads. Man, that was 3 years ago. That's crazy. No way, that's an excellent song. But
2 years ago,
I
bro. It's 2020. Yo, Bob, thank you so much for the follow, man. It's much appreciated.
2022. Oh, it
Yeah.
was
So it was 2020 you uploaded that video.
okay.
So
Yep.
it's only been 2 years.
It's been
This guy
felt
thinks
like
he knows
more.
his own channel.
I think I wanted to do reactions for because on the other A and B reacts, I was doing all the headbang group attempts. I was like, why not try a song? And I knew Hollow Front very well. They're very close, like distance wise to me, and I think believe that got a good reception. People wanted to see more reactions, and I just went on from there and kept the old headbang challenges and merged in the reactions, and then yeah,
Made your own little hybrid sort of thing.
yeah, a little thing like that.
Um, Billy, before we move on, really quickly, you saying about the fact of Hollow Front are quite close to you in regards to distance, but you also started one of their videos a while ago, didn't you?
Yes, I
Could
did.
you
I
do
was
you
in
want
there.
do you want to explain how you ended up getting into that and like kind of what you feel like has come from that ever since?
Yeah. So I was in their Facebook group, the Hollow Front. It's called something Hollow Front group. I don't know. But they're doing a music video for Treading Water, which has been out for a minute now, and they just hit up people, anyone close to Grand Rapids, and I'm like 45 minutes away from there. So I was like, yeah, I could do it. Need physical, strong people to be in this video, because I'm built different, and So we got like 6 people around that area to start in the video. I played a blurry dead guy in the video. You can see me at let me look up the mark.
So going back to the reactions. So on the subject of reaction videos, which is your favorite reaction video that you've uploaded yourself, and which is your favorite reaction video from another reactor?
Hey, ooh, that's a good question. That is a really good question. This guy's pulling the sneaky ones out on me. Look up Canada.
Because funnily enough, your most popular videos are actually try not to headbang and group challenges.
Yes, they are. And then we got Hypa in there, right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like doing the headbang challenges a lot more as of recent, but I say my favorite one has to be Rainfall by Landmarks. I have not heard of that band before that reaction, and oh, they caught me off guard. Oh man, like
It's funny because the actual when you start hitting the reactions on your most popular, the top two is Lost in Wave by Landmarks and Lost in a Wave, the full album by Landmarks. So
really.
yeah, so it kind of tells it yourself like 1.9 thousand and 1.4 thousand. So obviously,
Wow.
what is you can personally for me, what I can see from that is obviously what you liked from it is also what the audience has taken and liked from it as well.
Right. I wanted to make sure I didn't want to be like the full on person that just pauses it every 2 seconds to just let the song play out.
Yeah.
Because that, in my opinion, that kind of ruins the song experience for me. So if I just pause it right before the chorus hits, I'm like, I would have to back it up 10 seconds to like catch
Get
back
back
up.
into
But
it. Yeah, yeah. I get
yeah,
you.
so yes, I play Blurry Dead Guy right in
Is
the middle.
that you?
That was me. Yep, right in the middle.
There you go, guys. There's Dan.
I'm famous now, everyone.
Yep, he's famous.
I'm right there. That is me. Isn't that awesome?
Love it. What is your stand on fake reactors? And for people that don't understand what I mean by fake reactors, I mean people that will watch or listen to said video or track first, go back, hit record, and then like overly react. And sometimes, and I'm going to say this, or sometimes they will mime the lyrics that are currently happening before they've even known what the song is. So,
Yeah.
what's your stance on it?
Um, I don't like it personally. Like, I saw there's a couple of them that are like, first time reacting to Queen, We Will Rock You. Like, everyone knows that song. How do you not know that song? But I don't know. I just don't like the fake reactions as well. Like, if you do what you said, listen to the song first and then listen to it. I will admit I tried to do that once and I felt icky about it right afterwards and I didn't upload it.
No,
So
mate, that's how
yeah,
you feel. That's how
so
you feel. April 1st, you dropped the first Sales End track titled "The Sound of Silence." Along with the drop
yes.
date and with the 1 minute 40 seconds of silence, was this you dipping your toe into the music pool, or was this something you wanted to have fun with?
At first, this was just a straight up April Fool's joke. The sound of silence was just supposed to be the sound of silence, so you weren't going to hear anything. So that's why there was full on silence for a whole minute and 40 seconds. But then I was talking with my other buddy Danny DeBella, who mixed and mastered all the Sales End stuff. I was like, no one's gonna watch a 4 minute video of silence. So I was like, can we just make a song? So this was March, like early March. So April 1st is less than a month away now. And like, we should just make a song about this. Because at the time, I've done vocals for a while now. So I knew how to do vocals, but I just haven't done them in a professional way. So I was like kind of nervous about it. But after the Sound of Silence came out, I was like, we could actually do this. We could actually do this and make something. So we instantly started making some music, some instrumentals after that, and then that just led on to where we are now.
Nice. Love it.
Originally, yes, it was a full-on joke.
That's fair enough. I did want to ask because obviously it was one of those things that for yourself when you've done your reaction videos, there's been more jokiness within it. You know, obviously to keep it up with the fact that you'll destroy Chase, you'll throw him around, you'll do the hit markers like the old school COD hit
Feels
markers.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So obviously it was one of those like when you first uploaded it, it was, is this a joke? And I'm not going to call it out as a joke in case it's not, and I don't want to be rude, but obviously it's marked on the exact day of April Fool's. You've also got that entire minute of silence, and the entire video is a pure jokey video. But then obviously,
Oh
as
yeah.
you've started to release more stuff, there's been a bit more of an actual, I wouldn't necessarily say a structure, because obviously even within your current stuff there is still a bit of um a happy, upbeat, jokey side to it, but at the same time it does feel like it's maturing more, should I say.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the Altered Side EP is definitely a serious EP. We just like on the holiday stuff, like we did the Halloween one and then the other Sound of Silence. Those are just fun, not supposed to be taken seriously stuff. The EP is one that was the one that we took the most consideration into.
Right.
Like we
Okay.
still put consideration to the others, but lyrically wise and just you know vibe wise, we just focus more on the EP.
Yeah. So you've also got your videos onto the Super Untravel page on YouTube.
Yeah.
How did that end up coming about for you?
Um. So it's Space on Travel by the way. But
What did I say?
super.
Did I? I've even wrote
Yeah.
down Space and Traveled as well.
um.
Never mind.
But anyways, Danny told me to like branch out, put up on either like Space Untraveled, try Dreambound, try Beheading the Traitor. I just first went with Space Untraveled because I guess their rates weren't that bad for uploading a video, and it got a lot of views on it. It's got nearly 7,000 now
Oh, nice.
for the Hollow Home video, which I love that. Loved filming that one. And then but yeah, they said basically try to upload on one of those three channels. Their rates will be decent enough to upload on it, and yeah, I mean, here we are now. I'm probably gonna do some in the near future as well, but we'll see which channel.
Would you say that since you've uploaded to those channels that you feel like you've gotten a good enough return from what you've invested within it?
Um,
But
I mean,
I don't mean money wise. I mean more like getting fans back to yourself wise.
oh yeah, for sure, fans, yes, for sure, 100% fans. I think when we released the Hollow Home music video, we had just over 100 followers on Instagram, and then that definitely bumped us up to close to 200 by the time the EP came out. So that definitely helped out quite a bit for reach and fans.
When you are coming up with a new song, how much is it that you've written, and how much is it that somebody else within the band's written?
Okay, so for the first EP, it was Danny that made the instrumentals. I did the lyrics and the vocals. But on the newer stuff that we got, none of it's done yet, but we got a mix of me making the instrumentals, and then we got Sean Bob in the chat that has been making the other instrumentals. So there's a mix of both. I think 3 and 3 at the moment for what we got coming up now. But so we got a good amount. So the first EP was a bit different than what we are doing now.
Right. Okay. We won't go into it yet because obviously we've still got some time to go. Going back to Sound of Silence, what was your response
Yes.
when you first dropped it and you saw fellow reactors making videos for Sound of Silence?
Basically, I don't think anyone knew that I could do vocals. So they're like, "What?" This whole time, oh, I felt bad for this one guy. He um if it was a full-on silent video, I would have felt so bad because he said, "I left work early to watch this one." I was like, "Oh, dude."
Imagine. Yeah, they just sat there
Imagine if those.
like
Oh, I would have felt so bad. but thankfully I made up for it. But
Yeah, he did. I will say that you did.
uh,
I noticed that
but
that was a lot of the that was a lot of the responses from people. Like that first minute, people like, "What's going on?" Like, is it?
around
And
with
then
their
they,
sound like what?
yeah, they'd swipe on the video and see that there was still more to go. And like, okay, we'll wait it out and see what happens. And then noise came and like, oh, okay, thank fuck for that. So going back into that, sliding through that question to this question, I'm gonna skip one. I'm gonna come back to it. Is how long have you been singing for?
So I was around 18 years old, so
Like 4 years ago?
about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to joke and make you sound younger than you were, but that was actually pretty spot on. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you kind of answered the like. What were your vocal inspirations getting into singing, or screaming?
And or screaming. So the first metalcore band. Well, I mean, back in middle school, I listened to like Atreyu, Bullet for My Valentine, but like the nowadays ones, like it was Fit for a King that got me into metal. Their song "Pissed Off" definitely was like, "Oh, what in the world is happening right now?" So I wanted to be like Ryan, so I did try to replicate his voice a little bit. So that's definitely some influence there. Wage War is definitely another one. Yeah, and then lately, I've been trying to do the higher stuff. So like the yelly, shouty type. So like Void of Vision and Landmarks. So I wanted to do stuff like that too. So I don't know, just fun stuff. Yeah, I
Bits
think
here and there that you'll hear and be
it's
like, "That sounds cool."
yeah. I want to try and do that too. So and then for singing, that's tough. I'm still trying to perfect, or I guess perfect the cleans. So I'm trying to find a way to get better at those. I need to listen to like some softy stuff to get into that. So I don't really know for cleans off the top of my head at the moment. I think back in my senior year of high school, so when I was 17, I listened to this band called The New Low. All-time favorite album, the Continuance album. Rest in peace, Garrett. But his vocals, love his vocals. They have two vocalists, like they both do cleans and uncleans. So, but they did it very well in my opinion. I love that band so much. That definitely helped me get into the metal band or metal genre as well.
Yeah,
But they weren't as heavy as Fit for a King or Wage War, but it still
it's
definitely helped out.
that crossing bridge to help ease you kind of into it, sort of, right? Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I get
Yeah.
that.
It was a gateway.
Yeah,
That's what's called, right? A gateway.
the
Yeah.
gateway, yeah, the gateway drug to metal.
The gateway drug.
Who or what are your inspirations for making music?
Believe it or not, when I was probably 8, I would just go on my little Razor scooter. You got those over there? So I'd go on my scooter in my driveway and I would just hum songs. Like certain sections of my driveway would be like the verse, and then when I turn around it'd be the chorus, and then the verse, and then chorus, stuff like that. The ankle breakers. Yes,
Right, yeah,
those.
because you try and
um
flick it round and smack your shin on your ankle on it.
yeah, that those give you good shiners right there.
Oh yeah,
But and then I realized I would write lyrics too. Clearly, when you're 8 years old, they're not going to be full on Mozart, Shakespeare type lyrics. But I've been writing stuff since I was very, very young, and my mom definitely helped me because moms are supportive and they want you to be happy in life.
yep.
So that definitely was an inspiration. Then later on, when I started making reactions, I was like, what if I could do this too? What if I could do this? So, and then I met Danny from Glass Crown and Before I Turn. Definitely, he hit me up after I did one of their songs for a reaction, and I don't know. From there on out, he actually has been an inspiration for me for making music.
Nice.
We joke a lot with each other a lot, so he's probably not going to believe it, but the honest truth.
Well, Danny, if you see this, you heard it here, bro.
The Bella Studios.
Um, Still on music, but no longer on vocals. When did you first pick up a guitar?
Okay, I got my first acoustic guitar when I was 5 years old. Did I play it?
No.
Sure.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
There was a class in high school called Intro to Acoustic Guitar, so I learned like the basic chords. So we got G, C, D, E minor, all those basic ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I know.
I mean, you play a lot of guitar in the videos. So is that just for show, or right? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah,
You just
yep.
pretending to
That's
play
for show.
something, and it's okay. That's fair
Yes.
enough. Can you play guitar at all? Like, is there any songs that you like to play?
Not really. I mean, I like to just pretend to play some chugs here and there, but
Dun, dun,
that's the
dun,
easy
dun.
dun 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 dun
Yeah, no, I get that.
stuff like that. The easy, and then the little the highest note you can go, the beep.
And then
That's
bend it as
about
well.
it right there.
Yeah. So so then when you're playing like the bass and the guitar in the videos and stuff, that's literally all just for show. It's not you
Yes.
actually just playing along. Okay.
I'm trying to get like replicated as close as I can without properly learning it.
Yeah.
So like we got.
If you're not a guitar expert, you watching that and hearing it, you'll think, yeah, he's definitely playing it.
Yes.
Like I
Or
did.
you're just cringing in your seat right now. Like, oh, that's not how you play it.
Love it. In regards to your videos, Slightly Mio vibes. It fooled me. It fooled me as well. I'll be honest. It fooled me. That's why I asked the question, because it was like, okay, where can we go from this? And I've had to just delete some questions that were around guitar. So never mind. How long does it take you to come up with ideas for your videos? As they are very abstract and quite avant-garde.
Very Picasso. The first one, Sound of Silence, took probably 3 separate days of film. Like that first silent part was literally in my backyard in the woods. Nothing huge about it. We got that open wind shirt thing going on back there because there's a little airport back there. And then we got what's that? Hollow Home didn't really have a story. We just
Okay.
more of a vibe, more just a play
Yeah.
through kind of thing.
Getting
And
the studio and just kind of do separate tracks just to get something out there. No, that's fair enough.
Yeah. And then we got Cursed Night, the Halloween one. That one was by far my favorite video to make. That was just so fun. We filmed that in early to mid September, and believe it or not, there are no pumpkins in store in September. So
Oh shit!
at least
Really?
early September, they're probably, if there were, they're very ripe and they're just impossible to like beat.
Yeah.
So we had to wait, like we had to push it back till like early October for that pumpkin smashing part. But we did the other like the line stuff. We actually did that on the same day. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So the first day of filming was with everyone getting into their costume, and then we went out into the woods walking and all that. And then I filmed the front door scene after that. We're like, are you a little old for this? No. Perfect writing right there. You cannot make anything better than that.
No.
And then we did
Steven Spielberg, eat your heart out, bro.
He's like, I cannot believe I did not think of that. And then we did the nighttime smashing the pumpkins thing. That was that one. We live on a busy road, right? So this is all filmed at my house. People were driving and parking on the side of the road just to watch us smash pumpkins.
Really?
Some people were like, don't know. They're kind of watching. I don't really want to smash a pumpkin. We're throwing TP at each other. We're on full on Luigi, Spider-Man, Buzz Lightyear outfits.
Christ.
That of course alone would make a scene in the
Of
middle of
course.
in the beginning of October, late September, beginning of October. That's come on. And then so we smashed the pumpkins, and now I still find pumpkin seeds in my driveway.
Really?
I try to gut them. So I gutted most of the pumpkins before filming, so about 1 or 2 weeks before that. And it was a very warm September. So by the time we had to
Oh.
smash the pumpkins, they're on full on furry and the leaking. So we're like, oh man, we gotta. So when we throw them on the ground, they'll splash back.
Oh, that must have smelt bad.
Surprisingly, it did not smell bad. We threw away the very, very furry bad ones. So,
Right.
but that was fun. We didn't carve all the pumpkins, so like the later ones, like they were the actual pumpkins with the seeds and guts inside of it.
Yeah.
Those were impossible to break. We had to throw them on the ground at least like 5 times in order to crack it open. And funny thing about, remember when I jumped on the pumpkin and slipped?
Right. That was not supposed to happen, was that?
No, I actually slipped, cut my hand open.
Oh shit.
You didn't see, and I did the whole on.
But yeah, so the main
Right.
reason why I wanted to ask that question is because in Sound of Silence 2, obviously,
Electric Boogaloo.
yes, you've got like so many different aspects, and I've noticed you tend to sit with video footage that looks kind of like 80s 90s era. Is that something like you kind of like sitting around, or is it one of those things that it's easier for budget in that point to just go, let's throw that in there and work with it?
I think that might be it. Yeah, we use a lot of. I put a little filter on all of them to make it a little more palatable.
Yeah.
But because I don't want a full on standard, just bland looking, like no
Video.
filter stuff. Yeah. So I want to make it like just very obscene.
The fucking more obscene the better. Nah, I like it. I like it.
Exactly. Like full on invert that. Just invert it.
Oh yeah.
Give me that negative aspect.
Well, I noticed you do that, and you also have the what's it called? Like a grainy effect sometimes over certain clips and stuff.
Like the black and white.
No,
or
so
thinking-
I'll show you. So like that effect on shit. Giving a moment for you to catch up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That kind of.
It's part of the
is.
charm. Oh no, yeah, 100%,
It's
100%,
part of the charm.
100%. You know, because it's a running thing that it's within the videos. But I also ask another question, and I keep thinking about it, and I can't put my finger exactly what it is. Let me find a good reference for it. I think it's actually near the end. Yeah, there we go. Question: what the fuck
Answer.
is that as a backdrop? Like,
Oh, all right. So basically, it was my brother's girlfriend was having her 21st birthday party, and we decided to decorate it out. That's a full-on tablecloth from the dollar store.
that's a tablecloth.
That is a tablecloth. It's a party tablecloth, but it's like it's just full-on silver, and it just goes all the way down to the floor. Yeah.
I
Mean,
mean,
that's all I can really say about it.
fuck
It's still
it.
up.
Oh no,
It's still up.
it's still up.
We had another 21st birthday party the other week, so we're like,
Okay, fair
we'll
enough.
keep it up.
Fair enough.
I'm very tempted to pull it down, but behind it is a mural full of woods, ducks, and deer. So there's still a reason why it's up.
Okay, just as like a cover kind of thing. I used my bed sheets as a backdrop for that video. Really? At what point?
Yeah, when he's playing the guitar.
Oh, ah, okay, okay, okay.
We like to do the high budget
Oh
around here.
yeah. You know,
So we
getting
spent
the.
another $2 million. We had to get that dog.
I was gonna say the doggo is whereabouts is doggo? People that haven't seen doggo, look, that doggo was a hefty price to pay.
Yes, it was $3 million right there
Worth it.
for a little clip. And then we
Absolutely,
forgot about the plot, so I said we won the dog back.
mate. That's absolutely worth it. I forgot that the dog's not there. So there you go for everybody. There's the dog. In the description as well, Sophie is guard dog.
Sophia's guard dog.
Made me laugh.
Oh, yeah, the cast.
Yeah. Daniel Salins as himself. Sean as Ginger Jesus. It did make me laugh. I won't lie.
Sick 'em.
But yeah, there was also something else like when you're with your lyrics, especially with this song. What's kind of your go-to? Is there any experiences? Is it a story, or is it something that you just kind of think up at the time and kind of go for it?
So I'll go back to the first Sound of Silence, because the second Sound of Silence is basically inspiration from Sound of Silence 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
I like trying to call back. The whole song's basically call back in the lyrics, but the first song is basically I came with it off the top of my head. Basically, that's about it. I was just, you wanted noise. I don't know what made me think of that, but
I am the sound of silence. Go. So listen up. I got something to say to every single one that's left. You can't hear the man in the mirror if you've gone deaf. Again, because you didn't follow me into the relentless dreams I own. This will be the death of you. You will know the enemy. This bliss. This is agony. Let the dissonance echo inside your ears.
that that
I,
little dissonance line is a little callback to your album, actually.
I read it in the second one. I was like deceiving I and the dissonance, and I was like, oh okay, you know, because it was also the caught in a trance, too deaf to hear my voice. I'm like, is that a little subtle nod
Oh,
to
actually, the dissonance was I totally did not.
that?
Oh,
I
now
kind
it
of.
is now.
And then I saw that like deceiving I and the dissonance. I'm like, is he throwing some calls to us in there? Like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna blow my own trumpet and say that he is, because at the end of the day, could absolutely not be. But fair man,
The dissonance line is, but I totally forgot about the deaf ears one. Too deaf to hear my voice. Wow. Noted for the next song. Just full on take each song type chapter, my replay.
Replay my chapter of life.
With the deaf ears. And with my fall to ruin.
You will be my victim.
In my sanctuary, but different album. Beautiful.
Fuck it, man. We'll take it. We'll take it. But no, honestly, I massively appreciate that, man. Thank you. But with your other songs, is there anything behind them, or again, are they just kind of things that shit's happened and you'll kind of reflect to it, or you kind of diverge from somewhere else? Excuse me.
So basically, the songs that have nothing to do with the EP don't have any meaning whatsoever. The Halloween one, the kid just wants candy. Okay, wait, there's a story with the Halloween one.
Okay.
You saw it already. The dad not giving candy out.
Right. So it just kind of stems from that storyline of obviously being a child, not getting a fruit as a trick or treat.
Yep.
And right. No, that's
egging
fair.
and destroying the house, even though we don't see the dad. Well, we might have killed off the dad at the end.
Well, I was gonna
but
say there's that
it's
part
on
of the
camera.
knife, and you're doing this, so you never know. You never know.
You never know. No one will ever know. There's no part 2.
There we are.
Use your own imagination. But with the EP, Hollow Home had a story of basically a broken home situation. That's what I wrote the lyrics off of. And Common Dread was about someone that was taking advantage of your life and you don't want them in your life anymore. So basically calling them out and getting rid of them per se. Um,
Funnily enough, that's what Fault of Ruin's about as well.
is it really?
Yeah.
Man,
Um.
I swear I'm not intentionally doing that.
I've not got the lyrics at hand, but honestly, like if you listen to the actual lyrics of it, it basically points to somebody that can never have the blame on themselves, and any wrongdoing that they do, they'll point it to somebody else, and that's why the lyric is like on your deathbed, I can't remember the exact lyrics, and I should know the exact lyrics. I'm in the fucking band, but it's like on your deathbed, you'll see everyone you fucked over. So it is kind of one of those references to like you will one day realize how much of a cunt you've been. So do you know what I mean? So I can relate to and I can see where you're coming from with that.
Haunted Dreams. I gotta remember the lyrics now.
You
Man,
don't have to. You don't have to. We
I'm
can
in
just.
my own band.
Mate, don't worry about it. We can just briefly pass over, like, because obviously you were saying about Hollow Home being it is quite a heavy burden of lyrics. Is it something that's happened personally or secondary? If you don't want to, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
Right.
It's just more for curiosity of if there is something behind it that has helped fuel it in your own personal life.
Um, Personally, I don't write stuff that happened to me personally.
Okay.
So I'm going off the perspectives of others
Okay.
when I write.
Right.
So
S-
I might, and that would be along the lines for the newer stuff as well.
Okay.
But I don't have anything written yet.
No,
but
that's fair.
but yeah, it's all based off a perspective of a different person.
Okay.
And not I remember now, Nothing Lasts Forever is about reminiscing in memories that you're trying to live in,
Okay.
but you can't live in the memories and you have to keep moving on in life.
Yeah.
But
Trying to stay in that nostalgia of when things were better, and
yeah,
obviously, unfortunately, as we all know, doesn't really work out that way.
right. That's exactly it. And then trying to think of Haunted Dreams. And no, that one had something, but I can't remember the lyrics off the top of my head for some reason. I'm the vocalist. I wrote the lyrics. How do I not know?
Mate, I'm gonna call him out, but Dylan's just a bad bro. Like, don't worry about it. Vocalists are the absolute fucking worst. Pretty sure Brandon's just as bad as well. So, mate, it's one of those things. You write something in the moment, and the next thing you know, you're doing something else, and it's out your head.
Yeah, exactly that. And I remember Alive, the EP opener. I think that one just was just off the top of my head. I didn't write lyrics for that one other than well, I did write the lyrics. What am I talking about? I didn't like write them down like a long time ago and then recorded it like 3 months ahead.
Okay.
So like basically thought of it when I was recording the EP.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say this is not going along the lyrics,
No,
but
no,
that
go.
whole EP process, that one was a different one. Definitely an experience for me.
How
So
so?
the first song that we recorded, so I flew from Michigan to New York, which for people that don't know geography, driving there is 13 hours and the flight is about 4 hours. So to
Makes sense.
meet up with Danny to record. First song we did was Hollow Home. We recorded that literally the day as I flew in. And then the next day was the music video for Hollow Home.
Oh shit.
We were late. We were late to that video, and oh, it was just too much happening at once, in my opinion. But we wanted to make sure that we could get it.
Yeah.
So, and then after we got that done, we recorded the rest of the EP.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So you
Yeah,
you really condensed everything to like this
into
much amount of
five
time.
days. Into
Shit.
5 days, we did all that. Yes,
How
and
question, how long were you late by?
an hour.
Okay, so not too bad, I suppose.
We
It was like
scheduled it for noon,
yeah.
but we're full on. It's out about 2 or 3 hours away. We decided to schedule it at noon, so we'd have to get up at 9 in the morning to drive over there. Everyone's 10 a.m. still in bed.
So my last formal question is, what direction do you want to go next?
um, music wise, like instrumentally wise, or
All over, like
all over.
doesn't matter,
Okay.
like videos, lyrics, feels, instruments, like genre, even like where do you want to go?
Okay, so we got a good variety of what we got so far. We got a mix of the light, we got a mix of the heavy. So it's about on the same length as the first EP, but a little spicier, you know, on the Javier
Okay,
side.
okay, okay. Brandon might like that spice.
Yeah, that little Emir stuff. But then the more melodic stuff is probably along the lines of trying to think of what song it would be like. Probably be like Hollow Home.
Okay.
So Nothing Lasts Forever would still be our softest song, but we're getting still around that range. So we'll be around heavy, soft, and then got a little side stuff going on too. Like we got a couple covers that we want to do, and yeah, a couple covers would be. I'm not gonna say what they are, but it's goes from one is same genre, and then one goes from pop to metal.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, kind of lady. We're gonna do no, we're not.
I think a band's done that already.
Who's done that?
I don't know, mate. Some shit band.
For-
So are you guys gonna stick towards kind of still keeping it laid back and jokey within the band, or do you want to kind of go a bit more serious with it?
Um, we definitely kept it jokey with the non EP,
Okay.
but I think with our normal EPs, we're gonna keep it serious, and then we'll still have fun with our other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But for the most part of the EP, will still be another serious one,
So
and
anything that
we're
you're gonna put onto Canada and stuff, like in the videos wise, that'll be just like jokey shit that you just, you know, you go
yeah,
in with a £10 million dollars budget and just going
yeah,
absolutely right. Okay, okay, I get
lots of money,
that. Just
and the act, yeah, all over the place. And then the actual music videos will be about $5. You know,
mate,
tip them. That's about it.
standard, bro. It's just
Standard, easy.
everything on the backside. But Dan, again, thank you so much for joining. It was much appreciated. But on that note, I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye bye, everybody.
Peace out.
A Town.